Bittersweet.
Welcome back, people. I'm finishing this sandwich.
Welcome back. Alright, yeah, let me tell you a story. So, one time I was, I don't think I know any stories about my life. What do I talk about?
Jesus Christ, you were boring as fuck, Keen. Come on. Oh, God.
I don't know. It's hard to really... It's interesting because I never tell stories about myself until a specific, a specific instance happens where I'm like, oh yeah, I'm relating to it.
It's like you forget moments of your life until, like, something recollects it.
That is some heavy rain. Or it's just somebody falling.
Just like the game.
God. A Donald Duck spin-off of Heavy Rain.
Oh, God!
Oh, God!
God damn it, old man, I was finishing my sandwich.
It's that guy who was the villain the entire time.
Alright, my sandwich is over. I'm dead.
Oh,
I knew I was gonna
God.
die. So,
oh, God.
Shit. I got jelly on my pajamas. Give me 1 second. You can pause this part of the video.
Yeah, here. We'll be back.
You motherfucker. These are new pajamas! You bastard! You son of a biscuit-eating mongrel puppy.
It's not even on the crotch.
I wish it was on the crotch. Maybe then somebody would lick it off. Alright, we're back. So, I had a...
Epiphany.
You know how I have the, I think that all men should have soda of their preferred taste come out of their nipples since women have milk.
Yeah, yep.
Okay, so I had a aha moment. What if instead, because of the pineapple nipple thing you said.
Yeah.
So, just know that this is partially your fault. Oh God, those are spikes! What the fuck?
How are you supposed to do anything with that?
But basically I came with the idea of, what if, instead of having, like, you know, whatever come out of your nipples, what if they just tasted like your favorite fruit? Like, you said pineapple nipples, so what if they just taste like pineapple?
So if you had, like, pepperoni nipples, and then, like, you had it, like, as your...
And it tastes like pepperoni!
Well, I mean, if you have, like, pepperoni nipples in the first place, and it tastes like fruit, would it be a fruit roll-up? Because they're, like, long little strings.
Okay, I don't think I might not know what pepperoni nipples are then.
Yeah, pepperoni nipples are, like, the ones that have, like...
They just have the giant areolas. Like, where they're just... Their areolas are just fucking huge because of the size of pepperoni.
I thought we were talking about I thought it meant, like, the actual nipple is, like, elongated. That's what I mean by pepperoni nipples. Oh, okay.
I mean, I definitely know who's more well-versed in this than...
No, I'm probably wrong. That's what I imagine.
No, I always thought that it was,
Shoot,
it was
Josh.
areola. What?
There's a story.
Oh,
Wait,
God.
Did I already tell you the story? It's not one of my stories, which is why I don't want to tell it. It's something that Narrcost told me at VidCon.
Oh, I don't think so.
No. Forgive me, Narrcost, if I'm not supposed to tell a story, but you told it to, like, 7 other people, so I have to say it now.
I mean, you can just ask him if it was okay and then just
Yeah, we can cut it out if it's not proper.
I'm Narrcost, and I support this message.
He said when he was younger, he actually weighed a lot, and he was a heavy kid, and so naturally, when it got hot during the summer, he would, you know, take his shirt off because it got hot in his house, like, obviously.
Don't you fucking
Claire. But he owned I don't know if it was a parrot or not, but it was like a small bird. I'm pretty sure it was a parrot or like a cockatoo. And
that can talk.
he said that it was like sweet as an angel, but whenever he had to be careful because whenever he took off his shirt, the bird would literally, he had like big nipples because he was a big kid, and the bird would literally just bite his nipples, and he said that he had to wear band-aids on his nipples, like a women's, like, New York City march, like, for women's rights kind of thing we're talking about. Oh my God, I can't even imagine just seeing your son, like, walking and, like, the bird on the shoulder, just, like, walking to the living room, and your mom's like, what are you doing?
What happened?
Oh
Did the
God.
bird bite you again?
Well, yeah, forgive me if that's not a story that you want me to tell in the Bittersweet Bros. But that story, just the way Narrcost, because Narrcost has such a good delivery when he, oh God, he gets so into it.
I'm sure there's a lot more swearing involved.
And this fucking bird.
Just, ooh, like nips. Oh, I thought it was in like a tube or something like that. I was like, how can I jump over that? No, I can't say I've had any, I can't say I have any story that's like that. Like the
Traumatic nipple stories?
Yeah. Especially about nipples. Because like the only thing I can remember is when I was a kid, like the most traumatized. Oh, I didn't know that. Oops. The most traumatizing quote unquote thing. Like all my pets love me, but like my dog at one point, I was doing something he didn't like, and I think it was just like I was putting too much pressure on his stomach or something like that.
Yeah.
And to be fair, I was a little kid, and this dog was nothing but ribs, because he was like 16 at the time. And he just kind of like went to bite me, and I felt his tooth go up my nostril.
Oh god.
And like he didn't clamp down, like he just was like, he just did it to like prove a point, or like
right.
some message. And I was like, you got
it.
Okay,
yeah, we're good, we're good. I don't wanna.
And like I feel like there was like even like looking at him, I'm like, even you didn't even mean to do that. Like it looked like he was like, I'm sorry. Like it was so weird. I'm like, and I've always been that kid that just like when something like that happens to me, I've always just been like, yeah, no, I deserved it. Like I'm sure I told you about the first time my mom ever hit me.
And you said I deserve it.
Yeah, I did.
Wait,
You
what
know
was
my
the
mom.
instance?
Yeah, no, my.
Wait, did you
so,
swear at her?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So basically, my mom is one of the most amazing people. So like when I say she hit me, it wasn't like she was like abusive and was just like, you fucking piece of and like beat the shit out of me.
Curb stomp.
Yeah, like it wasn't anything like that. My mom is amazing. She's also silver too in League of Legends. That's right, my mom plays video games. Suck it. But yeah, no. There was, I can't remember what it was, but like there was like wow, it actually
grabbed
gave it
that
to
corner.
me. There was like a span of time I remember where me and my mom were just like at each other constantly, just because like we have very, very split personalities.
Yeah.
From each other. Like I'm more laid back and easygoing.
Did you get the boss piece right there? Did you have to go around?
I think I have to go around.
Oh, okay.
And my mom's very more of a not like uppity, but like
Like sarcastic uppity, like in a way
like,
that's like.
she's very like, if you say you're gonna do something, do it.
Yeah.
And, like very
yeah.
just.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah, like very poignant and strong on like certain beliefs or whatever. And like she gets really stressed out really easy and is very easily has easy anxiety.
That's a chick.
Yep.
We're gonna
And
mess her up.
but me and her were just like having at it, and I know like part of it was scouts and like me just not wanting to do it, and her being like, no, you're going to do this, which thank God she did push my ass and fucking do that stuff. But nope, at one point I can't even remember what word I said, how I said, like even my mom doesn't remember what the fuck was actually said, but I just remember I swore at her and she fucking open hand slapped me right across the face. No words were said, I just went to my room, and like, I want to say like 2 to 5 minutes, probably like 5 minutes later, my mom comes up the stairs and she's like, I'm sorry. And I'm like, for what? I was like, you were so in
like
the
that.
fucking, I was like, you were so in the right with that. I was being a shit, and you made sure to let me know I shouldn't be a shit.
Yeah, I hate when people apologize when I mess up on something. It makes me feel even worse.
And like, I mean, I know why it was like a big deal to my mom. I totally understand, especially because of the way she was brought up. That like, I knew that like on a level that like the fact that she hit me just killed her. So that's why I was just like, what are you talking about? I'm also the type of person that when me and my mom would get in fights, it would actually infuriate her and even more, because I would act like nothing happened. Like we would go our separate days, we would go our separate ways, and like I'd come downstairs, like, you know, after like I have to pee or get something to eat or whatever, and I'd just be like, hey ma, and she's like, why? Like she's still mad at me for whatever because like there was no apology or anything like that. And I was like, hey mom, love you, how's it going? And she's just like, ooh, those are spikes.
Yeah, I thought it was a platform too.
But yeah.
That's just your personality though.
Oh yeah. Like I can't stay mad at people. And it drove my mom fucking bananas.
Oh man, I remember in when I was younger, especially. I don't do it anymore, but like when I used to be angry at somebody, I'd be like, I'm gonna be so angry at them tomorrow. Like I'm not gonna let this thing happen again where I forgive them. I'm not gonna happen. I'm gonna make myself angry, so I'm angry at them. And then tomorrow, like I sleep and I wake up, even like if it's like 2 hours later, I'm like, I'm not angry.
Yeah, right. I was gonna say there was one time I think I was super pissed at my mom and I can't even remember what for. But I was like, nope, I'm not gonna fucking like give in. Like she's gonna find out this was like, you know, this is on her this time, and like I'm actually upset about this. But like, it's so hard to just be mad.
Yeah, it is.
And be like angry and upset about things, and especially like my stepdad. God, this is gonna be like just like a bunch of like backstory for my parents that's just sad and awful. But like my stepdad is like one of the prime examples and like of okay, where like he's always had the mantra, and also my stepdad's amazing. But he's always had the mantra of like, don't go to bed mad. Like,
yeah.
That's always been his thing. Don't go to bed mad. Even if like you're upset at the person, at least, you know, before you go to bed, just say I love you. Like that was one thing he said to me all the time. He's like, I don't care what happens between you and your mom. When she goes to bed, you tell her you love her. And that was because when he was there's a hole there. That's because when he was a kid, him and his dad got into a fight, and that night his dad had passed away from of cancer.
Ugh.
So like, it's something that's just eating at him. And like, I love my stepdad. He's awesome. If it wasn't for him, I would not have done like half of the shit that I was able to do as a kid, like go to my friend's house and stuff like that. So like hearing a story like that from him, and you've met him, he's a pretty reserved dude.
Yeah.
So like
sure.
to hear a story like that just breaks your fucking heart.
I know.
Sorry to be depressing, but
it's
this
hard
is a great fucking game.
Because
and it's
everybody
fun.
has those certain things. Everybody, you know, no matter like what kind of like guys somebody might put on or like a happy face, every single person out there has something that's traumatic, like, you know, traumatic, or that always grades at their mind at some point in their life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's weird to think about that Jackie Chan went through a divorce and his children don't like him very much.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? You look at these people and you're like, they're such happy-go-lucky people. Like,
yeah, like nothing seems like you can keep them down, and then you're like, oh, wait, what?
oh, somebody pooped down his throat when he was 13. That would scar me too. Jesus Christ, the momentum of that thing.
That thing was flying. What the hell? These levels are fucking long, actually.
Oh god.
Son of a bitch! Or I'm just that awful, which, you know, could very well be the point. But yeah, no, it's true. And like that's why I like whenever somebody like has like an irrational feeling towards something, I always just think like, okay, but why do they have this like irrational anger or something towards it? Like what happened to them to make them feel this way? I cannot see the floor.
Yeah,
So like if you guys are wondering why I'm falling so much, it's
the
because
floor is just not.
I can't
it's
see
just
it.
dark. Very dark.
Just like our conversations, hey-o.
Hey.
But yeah, don't fucking take anything for granted, people.
Exactly.
And if there's somebody that's like acts a certain way about something, yeah, there's probably a reason. This is where I die. This is where I get game over.
Hell no. We got 5, maybe 6 lives. I'd probably 5.
So what I'm probably gonna do actually is
clear out the. Yeah.
Are you what?
He was like fully stopped.
Hello?
All right.
Oh,
yeah. Okay. I can barely see it. Oh no!
Are you
God dang it!
fucking kidding me?
You're gonna be going Quackers by the end of this.
Okay, so I'm actually gonna hit it because then I can actually see where the ground is to get there.
Yeah.
That's where they are.
True. The one time you don't have to clear out the enemies. What? What?
Donald, why do you hate me? Disney, why do you hate
Donald's
me?
like, I want you to be here forever. Don't
Well,
stop
why do you hate
playing my
Jews?
game. What do you say? Oh. What is wrong with these creatures? Oh my lord. Oh! Holy moly, I'd be dancing too.
No! 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 No!
Oh, you didn't get the
I
boss's
didn't get
piece?
the boss. Oh, no!
Oh my god.
I have to go back in there.
I thought you did though. Oh no, it was back. It was back.
Oh, that's right. Wait,
Yeah.
no, that was that one. That was back.
No, there was one off to the side. From one of the checkpoints, right?
Alright, well, we're gonna end it here, and I'm gonna find that other boss panel with the help of